Hey train friends, welcome back to the Pittsburgh Industrial Railroad. And today we're going to try to do a coal haul. So we'll wait for some more people to join in on the video. And give me 1 second, I got to go over and grab a set of batteries from my Legacy remote. Just forgot to do that before I started. We're all right. We're good. Hey guys, welcome back to the layout. Waiting for some people to join in. I'm going to get connected to my iPad here while we wait. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining in today. We're gonna be doing some running of a coal train today. I didn't count how many cars it says. I put like a bunch of coal cars on the layout. Let's see here. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. We got 35. We got 35 cars on the layout right now. Coal hopper train. So we have a nice long train running around the loop here. I didn't pick an engine to run it yet. I was gonna wait for everybody to chime in and make suggestions on which engine we should run today. So while we're waiting here, does anybody have any suggestions? I'm thinking like a large steam engine, like the we have the Vision Line Big Boy. We have the Allegheny. We could do a couple diesels lashed together. Norfolk Southern, ES44 Heritage, whatever you guys think. US 45 Railfan says diesels. The last time I ran one of the Challengers, I unfortunately don't have my Challengers anymore. I don't have the Vision Line Challenger. I sold that a while ago, and the Western Maryland Lion Master Challenger. I also sold that. I was having some issues with it. I had it repaired, and then I just decided to let it go. Hey Matt, thanks for joining in. Appreciate you guys. All right. Does anybody have any questions or anything before we try to pick an engine here and get started? I'm gonna type in a couple options here. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for coming in today. Yes, this Conrail engine is operational. It's MTH Proto 2. It's nicely weathered, and it's got some custom lighting on it. Adonis asked how I store my stuff when I'm not running it. I have a bunch of shelves in another room right adjacent here that I keep most of my stuff on. Sorry, I'm typing a couple things here. I just typed in a couple things, a couple options that came to my mind what we could run to pull this coal train. So if you guys just joined in, I have 35 coal hoppers on the main line. I did not pick an engine for you, and I was going to let you guys help pick it. Somebody said diesels. Nobody else said anything yet. Matt's train says big boy. Somebody says they're hunting down some N scale stuff on eBay. I know, I'm on eBay all the time looking at trains. I need to get some track actually. Alright, so I got one vote for diesels, one vote for big boy. I don't know if the Conrail engine can pull all these cars. That's a good question. I have another. Hold on a sec. Let me see. I got another 7 cars sitting on a siding too. I was waiting to see. I didn't want to put too much weight on it. But I have another 7 coal hoppers. We could have up to 42 coal hoppers on here. Somebody says last up diesels. Oh, the T1 is another option. We could do the Pennsy T1. Uh-oh. We still connected? Yeah, we still are. Okay. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to turn the layout off right now. Sorry, my iPad gave out. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining in. So if you just joined in, I'm running a coal train today. We're trying to pick an engine to pull it. Big boy, Pennsy T1, Allegheny, a couple diesels lashed up maybe. Got a few votes in. H10. I don't know if the H10 can pull all these. It's such a little engine. I'm trying to find something big and strong to pull all these cars. Here's all the cars here. I'm moving them with my hand right now. So oh yeah. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try to make this train as long as I can. Yeah, like I said, I have another 7 coal hoppers sitting on a siding, so we can make it up to 42. And then I have another 4 coke hoppers over here, and then I have some stone hoppers. I can make this train like up to 50 cars long, or even longer than that. Thanks for the compliment on the shirt. All right, so let's do this. Why don't we start out with something like crazy, like the big boy, and then we could always throw on something after that. We could do like 2 engines today. We'll just do with the same train. I'm gonna hit the power off on the layout here. I'm gonna go grab the big boy, and we'll throw the big boy on right here. And then maybe we'll do like some diesels after that. So hang on one sec. Let me grab the big boy. It's on the shelf over here. I must have water tender. Like there's already not enough weight going to be on this train. Alright, so put that like that. Tracking it up on a switch isn't really ideal, but it works. Alright, so we got the big boy all ready to go here. Thanks for everybody who's joining in. We're going to do a long coal train today. I got the Vision Line Big Boy. Just track that up. And we got 35 cars on here. We can make it longer. Let's see how it goes with 35. I haven't done a long train in a while, so let's get it started up. Let me move the camera back here so we get a good view of the whole room. Let's see here. All right, so sorry about the shaky camera. All right.
Union Pacific 4014. Do you copy? Over. Roger that. Union Pacific 4014. I copy that. Over. Startup and standby. Over. Okay, let's get to work. Out.
Thanks for everybody that joined in just recently. We just tracked up the Vision Line Big Boy, and we're going to run that with right now what is 35 coal hoppers I have behind it right now. Oh, thanks for joining in today. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I appreciate the nice compliment there, Gamer King. Thank you.
This is UP 4014. Am I clear to the outbound? Over. Yes, 4014. You are cleared outbound. Over. Thank you much. Cleared outbound. 4014 out.
All right, here it goes.
Union Pacific 4014 here. Are we clear through the duct? Over. Alright, you hold my head. Over. Copy that. Green light ahead. Out.
Hey, Brian from Massachusetts. Thanks for the nice compliment. It's really nice of you to say. All right, so here's the train we got going on. We pan around, you can see it's all the way over here to my right. Thanks, Brandon, for the subscription. I really appreciate it. All right, so I'm see if I can get the big boy just clipping the edge of the screen there. There we go. It's climbing the grade over here with no problem. 35 cars, all coal hoppers. Hey, Anthony, thank you. Appreciate the nice compliments. TKP Studios, thanks for joining in. Thanks to everybody. Brazil, awesome. All right, so this is a, like I said, this is a 35 car train, all coal hoppers. Mixed road names, we got a bunch, we just had a coupler let go. Over here, let's see, the coupler let go on this one car. That's why I said this is going to be a little bit of a trial and error. Some of these may not, these couplers may not hold up, who knows. Let's see. All right, we're good to go now. Move it out slow. See how it goes. The CC2 and the H10 double header, that'd be pretty sweet. Oh, cool. Hey, Brandon, that's awesome. So you got a Pittsburgh Industrial Railroad engine or a freight car, you think? A switcher, that's awesome. Matt says, I think I maybe need to put an engine on the back of the train, a CC2. Possibly. The problem with the CC2 is you'd have to, it's geared differently than the big boy, so I don't know. I think it comes out of that mode when you do a lash up. All right, so it looks like it's moving along well now, so I'm gonna give it a little bit more speed. The big boy needs no help. It's going pretty good now. So while that's running over here to my right, I got the oh, here, I'll show you real quick too. These were the other coal hoppers I haven't put on yet. There's some going back into that tunnel. Oh no, we lost it again. Darn it. One of those coal hoppers, the coupler's bad on it. We might have to pull that one off. Let me go in. I got to go in the horseshoe curve and figure it out. Let's see which one let go this time. Sorry, this is kind of just a fun thing I decided to do today, and figured out what the heck, I'll do a live video and include you guys on a long coal drag. All right, so where do we separated on the same C&O hopper again. So let's try it without this car, or we could put it toward the end of the train, maybe where there's less weight. So we got, all right, that's all connected now. All right, so James Walker asked if I ever do open houses or visits. Honestly, not really. It's just something, I'm kind of private, and everything. I don't want a whole bunch of people trekking through my house. But in the future, maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll do like an open house one day. But the whole house is trains, yeah. Whole basement, at least. Here we go, Sam. Yeah, like you said, slow and steady. You can see the weight of the cars like coming down from the back, pushing into them. It's chugging pretty good too. We gotta turn the laboring up. We gotta do that. There you go. Now it's more realistic. That big boy just barely misses that hillside back there. So it was just this one hopper that was giving me a problem. I just set it in the grass right there. So right now we got 34 cars on here. You know what? I just remembered something. We're gonna have a train crash if we don't go in the other room. I meant to do this before we started up. The CC2 was on the main line back here. Good thing I remembered that. Okay, we gotta get this thing out of the way. I was using it to push the coal hoppers together before. Sorry if I missed a couple comments here. I'll look back in a second. I just trying to make sure I don't have a train wreck. Here comes CC2. We're gonna put it into the engine shed. train back there.
Work done. Blade 3 out.
So it looks like we had just that one problem with this, with the C&O hopper. I carried it in here when I walked in. So right now there's 34 cars on here. Somebody asked if the layout's DCC controlled. In O-Gauge, we call it command controlled, which is basically the same thing, but we use Lionel Legacy. And with the 3 rails, the power goes through the middle rail at your hot. So it's a little bit different than DCC, but it's similar. It's command control with your remote here. So Day Lady Gardner said that too bad the trees were cut down on the horseshoe curve. I know, they cut all the trees down. I was wondering about doing that on my layout, or if I should like kind of keep those big trees to kind of remember when it was, well, I think look better, to be honest. All right, so we're running good with this 35, or I guess 34 cars now. Maybe we'll throw on these ones right here, see how they go. So we'll pull the big boy up here. Disconnect it from the train. I can't believe how much some people are asking for these things anymore. Crazy amount of money. Water tenders. Hey Robert, thanks for joining. We're doing a long coal train. Yeah, you're right. It is. Matt, you're right. It's basically 35 cars with the tender, water tender. All right, so we'll pull these ones out here. See how these hold up. All right, so we're now up to 41 cars. We got seven added on here. See how this goes. It's heavy just pushing on it right here. I'm like pushing it backwards. All right, so big boy, come pick him up. When the train's heavy, it couples up real nice and easy. All right, so big boy's starting on a big curve here on an incline, so we'll see how it does it from a dead stop. Yeah, you're right. These water tenders are nuts. I was lucky enough to pre-order this one, so I didn't pay nearly what they're asking for them now. So we're up to, what I say, 41 cars now. See the big boys climbing up there pretty good too. Nice and slow to start out. Thanks again for everybody who's joined in today. Just so you know, I'm going to be doing another live stream on Saturday this weekend at 3 p.m. And we had some requests last week that we'll try to fulfill for running trains. It's It's kind of cold outside today, the weather changed, and I figured, what the heck, I'm going to come in and run some trains and make a live show. Then I started thinking what to build up, what kind of train to build, and I haven't made a real super long train in a while, so this is what I came up with. So it's trekking along pretty good here with 41 cars on it. Big boy has no problem whatsoever. So while this is running here, let's see here. I'll just let it go. I'll let you guys get the full effect of this long train. We'll get my inner loop running here in just a second. Here comes the end. I wonder if we can get the train long enough to go all the way through the horseshoe curve and still have the end of going through that tunnel, and then the big boy coming out of that tunnel over on the far right. That'd be awesome. That'd be a hell of a long train. All right, let's see here. So we got the SD. Oh man! Right as soon as I'm about to start the engine up, one of the cars let go again. All right, let's head back over here. Technical difficulties. Oh man, this let go here. I wonder if is that where it let go for the whole train? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, so maybe this car needs to be removed. Putting on the back of the train. Sorry. All right, we're down. Now we're back at 40 cars. So we got 2 hoppers we could throw on the end of the train here, and then we still have the stone hopper train to add on. I might try to do that. That'd be awesome. See if we can catch the big boy over here since we're in this room. Yeah, we gotta shed a little weight. I don't even think it's the weight. It's just some of these couplers just don't hold up, I guess. I don't know. Under the weight. St. James Walker says add some boxcars to the end. We might do that. We might do that before the end of the live stream here. Somebody said hit the NOS. We need some sound cars. Oh yeah, that would be awesome to put some sound cars in here. I do have a couple. I have a tank car, and I have a box car that have sound in them. All right, so let's. TKP Studios said, have you ever thought of having a long mixed freight by one of your NS Heritage with Heritage units? I had done that in a previous video. If you go back and after this video is over, you can find. I think I did a video. I forget what I named it, but it was like all of my NS Heritage engines, and in that I had like 20 of my Heritage box cars all together in that video, and it was pretty awesome. Chuck Miller says, hey Nick, could you use one of those weight scales to just see how much this train's actually pulling Yeah, I could do that. I just don't have one of those little weight scales, so I'd have to get it. That'd be awesome to see what, how much drawbar pull it has. Make it so, Wes says, make it so the big boy is right on its own tail. Yeah, we'll try it. Let's go in the other room and add some more cars to this. So we're at 40 right now. Sorry for the shaky video. Here we go. Perfect opportunity. Move the big boy up. So I got these cool hoppers on the inner loop. See how many we can get up to. Right now we're at 40. Obviously we're disconnected at the moment. We'll set a couple of these. These are our problem childs right here. All right, so we got the SD70M out of the way. So we got four coke hoppers and 6 of these stone hoppers. So I'm gonna leave these little ore cars on the inner loop. Although you could pull a hell of a lot of those things if you had like you could pull like 150 of those if you had that many. These are custom loads, by the way. Nice stone, real stone loads. The ones that come in these cars are so ugly. They're like white plastic. They're terrible looking. This is just like a limestone I bought from Scenic Express and literally just glued it right on top of the plastic loads. Alright, we gotta stop the big boy. It's going too far. Alright, big boys went just a bit too far, backing it up here in a second. So we were at 40, we just added 10, so we're now at 50 cars. As soon as we get hooked up to the engine, see what we can do with 50 cars here. Hopefully we don't have a big train wreck. I might max it at 50. I don't know if I'm going to go any higher than that. Maybe we'll throw a couple sound cars in here. This thing is heavy as hell, like pulling it right here. Excuse my language, sorry. Hope everybody's doing well. I don't know if it got it or not. No, it didn't quite lash up there. Didn't couple. There it goes. Okay, now we're coupled. All right, we're at 50 cars now. I'm going to, let's see here. Give me just 1 second. Hopefully this doesn't get too shaky. I'm putting my little tripod on my phone so I can set the phone down for a second while I go grab these sound cars. Got some sound cards. sound cars in here. Alright, so now we're at 52 cars with the 2 sound cars I have. Alright, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here's how long this train goes. All the way around past the steel mill. All the way around this side of the layout. And all the way back there. It's basically almost this entire room. So there's like about 6 feet of track there, and about 7 or 8 feet of track back there. This looks like a pretty good view. Thanks, Ultra Games. I appreciate the compliment. And Peyton, everybody. All right, we're going to get this train moving a bit faster now. Somebody said they want it faster. Let's see what we can do. Nothing crazy here because there's a lot of pull on this curve over here. I actually flipped cars on this curve once before. Because there is an incline here, so they're climbing a hill and being pulled up at the same time. Big Boy's almost chasing its own caboose. It's got to go. It'd have to go all the way through that room. It's got quite a way to go. So like I said, we're at 52 cars now. And we're going about pretty slow in the speed step. It is cool with the sound cars on it. I need a couple more. I just realized I need more of those. Chuck says if he hears a loud crashing sound, he's signing off. Oh God. Oh, cussing. Oh God. Cussing. Yeah, you definitely. If you hear cussing, yeah, definitely sign off. David says he hates to be the car waiting at this crossing gate. Yeah, that'd be a little while. All right, so while we're waiting to see how long it takes the big boy to come back in this room, I'll get the SD70M at least doing something here. I'll have a little bit of action in this room still. Pretty boring with just 3 ore cars on here. There's like no weight to that train. All right, so while we're waiting for this train to come back, let's see how it goes here. It's still moving over here, so everything's good on this end. It's still in the room. Oh, look here, it's getting close to the tunnel. Look. So it seriously just went through over on the left side. Here it comes. That's funny. I think the big boy was a good choice. All that power. The weight needs a lot of power to pull it. Try to get you guys a good view here while I go. I'm gonna grab a couple cars for that diesel to pull. Oh, these trains can pull 100 cars easily. It just depends on if there's, inclines on your layout, or some of the couplers, if they're going to hold up under the weight. Yeah, I'm wearing my Mustang shirt. All right, let's see here. Thanks for joining in today, John. Appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing well and healthy. So we're doing pretty good here with, I think it was, we said 52 cars. Hail to the vet. The new vets are awesome. Probably gonna run trains here for, maybe like 10 more minutes, something like that. I think initially I said I was going to do some diesels on here. I just don't know if I'm going to swap it out right now. We got it running pretty good. Nice long coal train. What do you guys think? Should we make this train a little bit longer? We've got 52 right now. Could go longer. Chuck Miller says, add more cars. Okay. I can add some more. I got to find some new ones to put on the track over here. Let's see what we got. I have an idea. Maybe. Might work. Hang on one second. I'm going to just kind of put the phone down here for a minute. We'll get it. See how long we can get it before we have an accident, right? That's probably what's going to end up happening. That's a bad spot for the camera. Sorry about the shakiness. I'm trying to find somewhere to set my phone down.
Dispatcher, are we clear to move on?
guys. I'll be right back in a second.
Yes, you have a clear track. Over. Very good. That'll keep us moving. Out.
We have technical problems. As I was putting some cars on the track, I peeked in the horseshoe curve and I noticed we're missing some cars. I was putting on these ore hoppers. I figured we could add a bunch of those pretty easily. And then, discovered the back of the train not moving over here. So this might get short-lived here. Let's give it a shot. All right, so I don't know if this is gonna work or not. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna just try pushing it through. See if it'll couple to the train. There it is. Feels like I got it because it's heavy. Okay. All right, we're good. Let's see if the big boy pulls it. Coupler slack. All right, we're good. We're back in business here. All right, let's keep this thing going here for a bit longer. Let's try to get those. Try to get these ore cars put on the track over here so we can. We're at 52 cars right now. Had a couple problems with some couplers. And tracking up some of these cars here, these little ore hoppers. We could add a bunch of these on and get our numbers higher. This might be a record for the PIR in the horseshoe curve. I usually only do like, I don't know, maybe like 15, 20 cars at a time. Usually don't try to go anything crazy. Tracking up ore cars one-handed. Well, that's a skill. All right, so looks like that's all my ore cars I got right here. All right, so let's put these. I'm gonna pull them up by my. No, the GP7's in the way. Oh, wait a minute, this one's. That one wasn't on. All right, everything looks to be running good now. Getting this out of the way.
NC8510, clear into the station. Over. Thank you much. Clear into the station, 8510 out. Going off duty, 8510 out.
Alright, so we got that ready to go here. Let's see, we got these ore cars. We'll put these on the back of the train. And then I have a few more on the inner loop. We could even add those on, then we'll see how many cars we got. Take a couple passes and then call it a night. This train is long. Alright, SD70M-2, we need you. We need all your ore cars. Yeah, this, David, yeah, this is the Vision Line, big boy. Pulling these coal hoppers. Basically, we got a coal train now and a stone hopper, and now we're gonna add some ore to it. That's like a steel train now. All right, we're gonna drop those off there. These switches are, Steven asked what kind of switches. These are Lionel fast track switches, but in the other room, it's all Ross switches and Gargraves straight track. All right, so we gotta slow our big boy down here because we're gonna. All right, so here's our end train. I can only use 5 of these because there's 2 end of train devices. I can't use both of them. So there's 5 ore cars. So we were at 52. Now we're going to be at 57 with these 5 cars. David, you said he's thinking of getting the Lion Chief Big Boy when it comes out. I don't see a problem with that. I've seen the Lion Chief Big Boys in person, and they are the older ones that came out. They were nice. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. Yes, I did weather my Lionel track here, as you can see. Let's see, a good spot to look at it would be maybe like right here. So the outside rails are painted brown, and the plastic part itself was stained, like to be a darker gray. You can see where I stopped back here. I got lazy and I didn't do this section back here on that back wall. It's just hard to get back there. All right, so let's get these cars hooked up here and get this show on the road. All right, so big boy stopped. Here's 5 ore cars. Don't forget our last train and the train device. All right, let's move this up further. Here's the big boy. All right, so I said 57. I don't know how many ore cars I got down here. We'll find out in a second. Boy, this is going to be a lot of work putting this train away whenever I'm done running it. All right, so oh my God, Chuck says I'm going to make one of my tank cars a Purell car and the Barks car into a Sherman car. I bet they'll get hijacked. That is hilarious. Yeah, and these days they will get hijacked, you're right. Alright, so 57 was here, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Oh, that worked out perfect. We're at 70 cars now, even though these hoppers are small, but hey, that still counts. They're still train cars. The COVID-19 car, that one would be like the one you'd want to like blow up. That'd make a good video. All right, so let's do we'll do a couple loops of the 70 car train here now we got going on. And then I'll let you guys go. It's almost getting to be dinner time here. But I appreciate everybody joining in today and watching. And don't forget that on Saturday, this Saturday, the day before Easter, we're going to have, I don't know, I forget the date. We're going to do a live show here again at 3 p.m. And it'll be less stopping of the trains like today. Get a couple trains going on the main line, train running on the inner loop, answer some questions. So here's the big boy over here, and the end of our train is right there. So let's do this, we'll watch the big boy come through the main room here. I'll step back so we get the whole picture in view. And then we'll go over to the horseshoe curve and end it over there. Sorry for moving around so much. I bought a like a stabilization thing. It's not here yet, so maybe Saturday. I forget what they're called. It's for like your phone, DJI. Anyways, it should make the videos a little more stable, so they're not shaky. My hand isn't really the best. I don't have a fancy setup with the multiple cameras or anything. The gimbal, that's it. I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, I bought a gimbal. It's supposed to arrive Saturday, hopefully before the live show. Aw, man, we got disconnected again. Darn it. So those darn Lionel lion scale hoppers. Let's try this for a second. We gotta find out I think the culprit's on the back of this train, so let's see hold on, let me figure out which one it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's alright. Sorry about me walking around like crazy here. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this train. We lost some of it right here. So it's not this car, it's got to be the one in front of it. So it's 2 ahead of this. I just want to get one view of this long train running around the layout real quick. So it's 2 ahead of this silver car. I'm gonna push these all by hand through here. Sorry, guys. Let me go over here and grab it. Try to make this quick and grab it from the other ram real quick. I am getting a workout today. Sorry if this was boring. It's something different than the usual train running video. Just kind of wanted to show like what it's like to really, do something different on the layout. All the things you have to go through to run a long train. It's trial and error. So let's go pull this one car off and then see if we can just take one quick lap on the layout here. So should be better when I get that gimbal. All right, let's see here. So it was 2 ahead of the silver car. That one car is letting go over on the horseshoe curve every time we go around there. Let's take that one off. Try to do a full lap with, it'll be 69 cars. So it's this car right here. We can just put it back on toward the end. Make it an even 70. Alright. Let's get some speed on this thing. Speed this show up. Is this the engine shed you're referring to? You're asking where I got this one? I hand built that one. Yeah, this was I hand built this one myself, scratch built. I can't get down low enough, the tripod's on here, but trying to show you that. Hold on one second. Oh, there's like some nice cobwebs up in there too. I think I built that in like a week. It wasn't too bad. It's just this is foam board and some styrene. And I built this like cement base for it. So it looks like we're running pretty good here. Let's try to catch the big boy over at the curve real fast, and then I'm gonna have to call it a night, guys. I'm walking fast. Sorry, I apologize. I don't want to miss it. So we got up to 69 cars here today. Thanks for everybody for joining in today. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and join us back here again at the 3 o'clock live session this upcoming Saturday. See if I can get some speed on this thing. This is crazy. It's a long train. And it's moving now too, pretty good. There comes the end over here to my right in a second. $69 cars, all by the big boy. All right, well, thanks for joining in today and hanging through all the technical issues we had running this long coal train, but I thought it was fun. Turned into a steel train with the stone hoppers and the ore hoppers. Thanks again for everybody. I really appreciate it. Nice compliments. And hanging in there and run trains today. All right, well, I'll see you Saturday at 3 p.m. Long live the Pensy. Even though we were running the big boy today on the curve. All right, see you guys.